Hi, good morning. I'm Pat Seekins, one of the Operations Section Chief for the Rocky Mountain Area Type 1 Incident Management Team. And I'm here this morning to give you another update on the Lionshead fire and where we're at. So we'll start up here in the north end of the fire, northeast corner, Branch 1, Division Alpha. Once again, a really good day in here yesterday, and that'll continue today. So crews as well as heavy equipment continue to go direct right along the fire's edge. Right up until this point, we receive a gap here in the line. And they're looking for more opportunities. Some of this is definitely doable with crews. So that'll continue right in here today. That'll be the primary focus in Division Alpha. Further on in Division Alpha, this is looking really good. Crews were able to go direct right along the fire's edge and be successful here until we get to this long finger of fire towards the Zulu Alpha break right here. Right here in this gap, they're just going to reassess this finger in here and most likely utilize aviation like they did yesterday with helicopters, keeping this fire edge in check and looking for direct opportunities if we can safely do so with crews in here. While we're in Division Alpha, just south, I'll mention Olallie Lake campground area. Some structure assessments continuing here. The latest reports is everything's looking good as far as fire impacts to the values in here. However, the road system, they are running across quite a few hazard trees that have fallen across the road, so they're in the process of clearing the road and access into Olallie Lake campground into this area right here. Moving up, continuing on in Alpha, Branch 1. This line remains really good, so they're going to continue to patrol and mop up a few hot spots in here, but we'll likely see some more additional containment in this area as early as tomorrow. Moving on in Division Echo and Gulf. So where we picked up containment line, this black line is contained. Not a lot of change in here, all the way down to the branch break. A little bit of chipping going on with the slash from a few days ago. Everything's looking really good. It's solid in there. Moving into Branch 2, Division Kilo, November, and portions of Romeo. Once again, patrol monitor status, no concerns in here. Looking really good. Right here in Division Romeo, as we go into this finger of fire in here, there was a little bit of fire activity moving around slowly around the lava fields in here, but no real concerns, no real potential for this fire to make any significant movements to the south. So this fire perimeter all the way to Romeo to the break will be patrolled and monitored by aircraft, as well as some crews and some lookout locations where they can see this active fire perimeter from a distance. Just south of Branch 2 here, we have the Forces Road 12 that's been prepped. That was completed several days ago, and that'll continue to be worked as far as getting that material, logs and slash, removed from the 12 corridor. But that is in place and looking really good. If we need it in the future, it is there and looking really good. Moving to the west, into Division Sierra, which is start of Branch 3. This fire perimeter has not moved, no real activity to speak of in here. And we do pick up direct containment line from the crews right about here. They've been successful to the west all the way to Highway 22 here. And they also crossed the highway and picked up the fire edge. And that'll continue today working west. We do have crews in here as well, just securing the line that was put in and securing that fire edge additionally just to button things up right in here. But another really good day in Division Sierra, and they continue to make good progress to the west. Moving into Division Tango, a lot of this fire perimeter has checked itself on existing road systems, and where it has not, we're going direct with crews. We've got a lot of the Canadian resource crews in here doing some excellent work in here for us, picking up some of this fire edge where it's crossed the road, and we expect to get some additional containment on this finger of fire over the next several days, especially with the anticipated precipitation on the west side of the Cascades over the next couple days. So that'll just help and improve containment over in this area. Within and around this finger right here, this is pretty complex, putting the pieces together here just to find some additional containment opportunities. But once again, it is connected with a few road systems in here, so that'll continue today. New Idana, things are looking really secure in here. So some patrol, but not a lot of work going on in here. This fire edge is pretty cool and more or less contained along Highway 22, so no real concerns there. I will mention the spot fire here is fully contained again, as I mentioned yesterday. So this is patrol status, and most of the focus is on this larger spot. A good update, a lot of good work happened in here yesterday. We did complete indirect containment lines on the east and west flanks of this spot fire. So that'll be monitored and patrolled and continue to secure it as needed where we can be successful right there. We do have structure groups still in this area, south of Detroit, firming up these structures along the fire perimeter. Really no threat in here now. Finding a lot of good containment and no real threat south of Detroit. So things are looking good there. Moving north along Whiskey here, we where the Lionshead fire met the Beachy Creek fire. We just added containment as they did on their fire, so that'll be the percentage there is where that came from. Moving into Division Whiskey, more or less unstaffed. There's some areas where crews could go direct, but the continuous line of fire is just in some steep, rugged terrain and will be unstaffed today and just monitored by air. Moving up into Division Yankee, this finger of fire here, no real action being taken on the west side of this finger here until we get to Highway 46. So a really good day up here. I know on the map this looks really small, but this is a 15-acre spot fire that got secured a few days ago, so they'll continue to mop up and secure that, as well as this slop over where it crossed Highway 46. Just keeping all the active fire west of Highway 46 here is the goal. A little bit of prep going on south of 46, as well as possibly looking at opportunities to pick up this fire edge direct as possible if we can safely do so. Just managing firefighter risk in here in coordination with Division Zulu. Division Zulu, once again, they've got a few additional crews in here today that'll look at direct options here, as well as near these larger spot fires here and along the main fire edge, as they make sure their plan matches up with Division Alpha as they work east, and they'll work west as well. So a lot going on in Division Zulu and Alpha to connect the dots, and a lot of coordination here with Yankee and Zulu to make sure all our plans match up with additional containment in this area here. We do still have the North Contingency Group up north of the fire's edge. They continue to work these indirect lines. Not all of them are on this map, but they connect up here towards the Riverside plan, and that'll continue over the next 3 to 4 days on improving that as an option in the future if ever needed. So that'll continue up there. And that's where we're at.